Alright, now that you've seen the video all about the new Galaxy Z Fold 7, let's now talk about the new Galaxy Z Flip series. Hey guys, it's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Yes, you've heard that right. There will be a total of 2 Z Flip phones. Meron tayo nung regular Z Flip, which is what we usually get every year, and an affordable version of that Z Flip 7, and it is being called Z Flip 7 FE, which is also their very first FE model sa kabuuan ng Z series nila. First, let's talk about colors. Yung Z Flip 7 na nakikita nyo sa mga B-rolls natin, that is the coral red. But the phone is also available in blue and black. And of course, the online exclusive parehas lang sa Z Fold, which is called Mint. Now, for the Z Flip 7 FE, grabe nalilito na ako sa pangalan. But yeah, wala masyadong color choices for this one. Dalawa lang po. Being the most basic in the series, of course, we're just gonna get it in white and black. But you know what? What surprised me the most, even though ang ganda ng Z Fold 7 ngayon, is the Z Flip 7. Iba yung ganda niya ngayon. I'm not trying to overhype it, pero iba eh. Ganda ng display niya. Ang layo sobra doon sa Motorola that we recently also featured. The screen no longer has the camera cutout na present dito sa Z Flip 6. Although, hindi naman siya masyadong nakaka-bother, but of course, hahanapin mo yung full screen display kasi present siya sa mga competitors niya. Again, ang akin lang, if kaya ng iba, I'm sure kaya rin ng Samsung. And so yes, that's how they were able to make the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7 different from the Flip 7 FE. Yung itsura po ng FE, halos kamukhang-kamukha nitong Z Flip 6 ko. And medyo malilito nga kayo kung hindi natin siya i-base sa kulay. Although, if you were to look at its back, yung FE, gloss yung likod niya. It's not matte compared to the Z Flip 6 that I have right now. So, I guess sa ganun, madidistinguish mo siya. Now, yung screen na sinasabi ko sa inyo, hindi lang siya basta-basta sumagad doon sa camera, but also doon sa taas and kaliwat kanan, making it almost bezel-less. I don't have the exact numbers in terms of like the size, but very distinguishable yung upgrade natin ngayon. To be exact, the bezels are only 1.25mm thin, making it the largest display ever on a Galaxy Z Flip. They were also able to boost the refresh rate, making it 120Hz. At the same time, display brightness is also up at 2600 nits. Malaki rin yung nilapad ng display natin sa loob. Again guys, medyo weird kasi din yung aspect ratio ng flip phones lately. Or at least the past few years, hindi lang naman din si Samsung. Mas pinalapad nila this time, making it 70.8mm as compared to the 68.6mm from the Z Flip 6. So from 6.7 inch to a now 6.9 inch. Medyo mas malapit na rin yung kanyang display size sa mga conventional smartphones. Overall, ang ganda ng ginawa nila sa display ng Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. To those who skipped the Z Flip 6, I think this is now the best time for you to upgrade, especially kung galing ka sa Z Flip 5 or even the Z Flip 4. Mas malaki ang upgrade sa display size at the same time ng battery capacity. Why? It used to be only 4,000 mAh. Now, they upgraded it to a 4,300 battery capacity. Now, I know hindi siya actually significant siya eh. An additional 300 to a smartphone, tapos 1 year yung gap, malaki yon. Although, syempre, let's still see how it will perform in real life. Now, I'm sure medyo confused kayo what makes the Z Flip 7 different from the 7 FE. Well, in terms of like overall sizing, they are still both compact. But the FE only has a 4,000 mAh of battery capacity as compared to the Z Flip 7 having 4,300 mAh. Actually, medyo similar, dalawa yung choices for the Flip as to what Motorola is doing na dalawa rin yung choices. We have an affordable variant and of course, the more expensive one. In terms of specs for the cameras, usapang cameras na tayo, actually in terms of like numbers, parehas pa rin. We get a 50 megapixels wide camera, 12 megapixels ultra wide lens, and of course, a 10 megapixels selfie camera. Although they did promise 10-bit HDR videos capability, so mukhang sa software lang tayo may mga changes. Now, there are a few things I did notice sa ating cover screen while taking photos. Unang-una, we can now see filters in real time doon sa kanyang flex window. If you remember before, hindi to possible. Pangalawa, there is an auto zoom for hands-free shots. Meron tayong on-the-move camera hole visualization that displays the camera status. At the same time, there is also now a zoom slider on the flex window. Now, as of now, those are the only things I know about the new Z Flip 7. And then for the Z Flip 7 FE naman na bago, or an addition to their series, definitely this is smaller than the regular Z Flip 7. Mas pocketable and compact yung design niya. It also has 50 megapixels for taking selfie portraits. And of course, access to Galaxy AI right on the flex window. And these are the only specs at least I know of with the new FE. Okay, so I have the pricing now for the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and the Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE. For the Z Flip 7, we have a 512GB and 256GB respectively. It's priced at 78,990 pesos and 70,990 pesos. And then for the Galaxy 7 FE, it has lower storage configurations compared to the regular Z Flip 7. We have 8GB plus 256GB of storage retailing for 60,990 pesos, while the 128GB retailing for 56,990 pesos. Alright, so now that we are kinda done with the first impressions and specs rundown of the Z Flip 7 series, pag-usapan natin yung tatlong bagong watch. I wasn't really expecting na maraming bagong watch from Samsung. I kinda expected kasi na itong mga bagong watch na to, i-release nila kasabay yung S series, which is sa January pa. But yes, we have a total of 3 watch, which is called the Galaxy Watch 8, the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, and a new Galaxy Watch Ultra. Actually, it's not new. Galaxy Watch Ultra pa rin, pero bagong colorway lang. Technically, tatlo pa rin yung bago. 2 at isang bagong kulay. Obviously, yung bago dun sa tatlo, yung Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. I didn't do any deep dive with these watches, but let me know if you want me to create a separate video or a dedicated video on one of those. Especially doon sa Watch 8 dahil ito yung lagi nilang nilo-launch every year. So yeah, that's basically it. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary, and see you on our next video. Bye!